Hey guys, this is William,
And Nathan,
and we're back for another
finally it's Friday. Holy.
Friday farming follies. No, we've already used that one. Friday with friends.
There you go. We haven't used that one yet.
I don't think so. Maybe. Um,
All
Played
right.
an EIK WM France deck G4 G54 with Bigfoot, Ad Hoc, and Joe Knapp. So really strong players.
This will be a tough game.
Will be, yeah.
See Grain Seller, Patroness, Sunrise Admirer.
Yeah.
These cards of relevant.
I think it's possible Immigrant Son comes back, so I would say Patronus is probably the best pick. I think Patronus is the strongest card.
It's a fun one
Yeah,
because
it is very fun. Playing Ox is fun.
it works as soon as I use it.
Yep. So you can play it to get a read, and then you get stuff afterwards too.
All right. Humble Farm Boy, Minimalist. Those two kind of combo.
Mm-hmm.
But still, I don't know if that's ever really worth it. We can turn that fan off, probably. Alright, what other cards are here that nothing too crazy. Thatcher's okay. Renaissance Man?
Renaissance Men can be crazy.
Oh, right. But I have to have at least one wood, clay, reed, stone, grain, and vegetable.
So what do you think? I like Land Agent here. The reason I like Land Agent is because if you get Renaissance Man back, then you can trigger Renaissance Man really early.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with Land Agent. You get a vegetable when you play it, plus the resource.
The alternative, I think, would be Humble Farm Boy, because then you could do like a 4 wood and 1 other resource action early on.
Do you think the Humble Farm Boy Minimalist game is worth the low reward of
Probably not.
Yeah.
Because I always try it, but I never win.
Especially when you're playing against really good players, so we just let them get all the wells and okay. Anyways, the Eremite, we got Politician, Baker's Servants. Would have been okay if we had the Grain Seller, maybe. Well, nothing wrong with Politician. It's a safe card. Because we do get a stone, and we can get 2 stone if we want by playing Politician. That's kind of good early.
Yeah. I mean, Baker's Servant is really, really strong because of the great synergy with the cards. The only thing is we don't have a way of accumulating a lot of grain, which is what you're hoping for. Can you make the draft box bigger so that's easier for people to see? Just make it yeah. I mean, Handmaid's worth considering.
Whoops, too big. Oh my gosh. And it's gone.
Yeah, minimizing is... Yeah, there's somewhere in between minimizing and there you go. I probably would take Eremite here, but that's me.
Eremite is fun.
Especially we know Humble Farm Boys out there.
There's nothing wrong with Eremite. All right. Borrower. What's a Braid Maker? So it doesn't combo with Eremite.
It does not, unfortunately. According to the text on it.
Yeah. Nothing too good.
But I think Braidmaker probably would still be good because Patronus then would be we could use to get a read every time, and yeah, that would be pretty handy. And even if we don't, we can use the Braidmakers for its regular effect.
2 food is
a
little low, but still could see the minor improvement.
Yeah. I think it'd be okay. I mean, you can always play Braidmaker or you can always play the Basket Maker's Workshop in round 6 or 7, and then we've gotten 4 or 5 turns of Eremite anyways.
The person who is Politician will be sad to see the Basket Maker's Workshop go.
Yeah, it's possible that it comes back to us, but...
Okay. Sunrise Admirer is good. Probably taking that. Otherwise, I don't see anything else really.
Sunrise Admirer is really good. I'm surprised that it didn't get taken. I guess what got taken ahead of it? Cabbage Lover,
Yeah.
Immigrant Son, and I don't remember the other card.
Well, that's why you're here. Well, you're here to feed my memory.
You want to raise the farms up just so there's not that gap in between. Yeah. Nice.
Yeah. So interestingly, there's a couple combos that we missed out on, but they're little, like the Aramite, Humble Farm Boy.
Well, I mean, if someone else plays Humble Farm Boy, then
Oh, sorry,
we can pursue it.
Aramite Minimalist. That's what I was thinking.
Oh.
And then the Humble Farm Boy. But
yeah, Minimalist doesn't really combo with anything, even Aramite, because. So this is a tough one, because Tower Builder is actually pretty nice, but we can get destroyed.
Yeah. Tower Builder is, in my opinion, if you just get really unlucky and you're the last to grow or last to build. So
the thing about Minimalist is that you need a way of feeding, and usually it's with a cooking hearth. And so if we get a cooking hearth in the Basket Maker's Workshop, then if we're feeding with the Braid Maker, oh, maybe it'd be enough. I don't know.
it sounds like it would be enough for 2 improvements, but that's only 4 points, right?
Well, I mean, if it's 4 points and the Humble Farm Boy bonus, which is 3, that'd be something. It'd be extra incentive for playing towards bonuses that we think will be there.
Thatcher might be okay. Our early Ox are Patronus, Aramite. That's it. Maybe Braid Maker.
Well, Patron is first, then Aramite for sure.
Okay.
The other cards we can pretty much play whenever.
Yeah, Thatcher's seems like we might be able to fit that in.
That should be okay.
It goes okay with Braid Maker.
I like Tower Builder. If we got a minor improvement like Lighthouse or Clay House extension or Stonehouse extension, then Tower Builder can be really good. Oh, actually, it doesn't combo with those things, but
okay, it doesn't. No, I was like maybe it does.
Lighthouse, it does. It combos with Lighthouse.
So you get 2 stone rooms, then you can build your 3rd stone room and your 4th one's free or something.
Your 4th room would be free.
Oh. All right. Well, Baker's Servant's good.
Yeah.
Probably just take Baker's Servant. Tavern Keeper.
And then if we get a minor like Grain Cart or Corn Scoop or Popcorn, anything, it's really fantastic.
House Goat, and Beehive. These are some good ones. Not really caring about Paved Road. Simple Ovens. Nice, of course.
Simple Oven combos with our Baker's Servants. I would say we're probably hoping for that to come back.
Yeah, exactly.
Although Straw Thatched Roof, Acreage, yeah, lots of good cards here for us.
Yeah, Clay Path and Paved Road kind of makes you not want to take Clay Path.
Mm-hmm.
So we don't use Straw Thatched Roof. But
I wouldn't think about this too much.
Yeah.
The pick is House Goat, and the question is what's going to come back.
Yeah, exactly.
Hopefully, Simple Oven should come back, I would think.
Yeah, definitely the pass will come back, I think. Yeah. Acreage even is okay, but we might not get that. I mean, it's okay. We gotta pick something better.
We can do better than Acreage.
Not much here. Private Forest is good.
Private Forest is great.
Yeah.
The question is, do we want, like, if we play Private Forest, of course, then we're not playing Aramite.
Oh.
But we have House Goat, and if we want to play House Goat early too, then we don't want to play Aramite. So.
Yeah, our miners are good early ones.
Yeah, I think Private Forest is probably worth taking.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it just gives you so much wood. Planter Box is great. There is a combo where we do Rock Pyramid plus Tower Builder, but Rock Pyramid will come back, so we could decide on that later.
Upholstery seems okay. You get a couple bonus
Upholstery?
Points. Yeah.
Yeah, read to bonus points, but the thing is, you have to play Upholstery before you play the improvements. So, I mean, yes, it can be good, but it's not better than Private Forest. and you have to pay the reed, which Braid Maker, if we get Basket Maker's Workshop, reed is points anyways, so.
Don't really need Ox Gourd. It's not bad, but
That's a A, so it's Ox Goad.
Ox Goad. Oh yeah. Herb Garden's good. It's pretty easy to get one vegetable field.
Pasture Land is really good.
Pastureland? Oh, I haven't read this one. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Place the animal on any action space. That's pretty fun. So it's like absinthe for animals.
Yep.
Who can say no? I can't. Yeah, that one's good because we can probably get all 3 animals if we get starting player. Corn Scoop. Sundial.
Yeah, holy, and Machete as well. If we get acreage back, then Machete would be really good. Corn Scoop will be good for sure.
It's another somewhat early, not too early. It can be played mid.
Sundial is also really good.
Yeah.
This is a hard decision to make.
It is a really hard decision, actually. Because our Sunrise Mire most likely is coming late.
So the thing is, Land Agent gives us a
Veggie.
and then when we go on the veggie space, then we get a grain as well.
So Corn Scoop is not that good then.
Well, no, Corn Scoop is good because of what else we've seen in the draft. It would be good even to deny it, probably. But what I'm thinking is Machete might be a bit better because we could harvest all, like Machete is really nice. The other thing is Sundial would be good too. So with Sundial plus Land Agent, we would just need to plow a field to get stuff going. Probably though, yeah, I think probably Machete is the way I would go.
Yeah, I'm honestly agreeing with you.
Because if you have Machete, then you don't necessarily need a way of getting multiple grain at once. Because if you harvest a grain field with Machete, then when you re-sow, you can sow 2 grain and bake 1.
And then we have a nice simple oven here.
Yeah, that looks really good.
Pave road and clay path had
still
remained.
there. Yeah.
So seems like the last pick will be clay path for whoever gets that in their draft, unless someone picks the stone path. Not much here. Honestly, all these seem kind of.
I like bread paddle here.
Does bread paddle combo actually with Baker's Servant? Shit. It combos.
Yeah. The other thing is our occupations. We don't necessarily want to play them late, but I think it probably is good. With Patroness, it gives us extra reason to play all our cards. Can you move the simple oven over as well?
Oh yeah.
So that the cards are not touching each other.
Yeah, so we want to play Private Force first,
and
then House Scope, probably before the end of the first harvest. And then, once we get some situation going, maybe play Bread Paddle when we Family Growth, and get the Land Agent out. Yeah, we'll see. No Eremite makes this game a little easier, so. Oh, and Herb Garden's just a nice little touch. Herb Garden's excellent for us.
Yeah, it is excellent, actually. It's really excellent.
And that's our last pick. So that was a good miners overall. Very good miners. Gonna definitely want to play them all. And we'll probably play 4 or 5 Ox. So I wonder who's going to go for the minimalist game, if anyone. Alright, and we are last in turn order. That is Perfect. Excellent. Well, not really, but maybe we'll get the starting player. There's a slight chance we'll get starting player.
Yeah, probably the person immediately before us who passed Private Forest won't want to pass start player, but there is Major Minor, so we can always play Private Forest on Major Minor.
Ah, good call. So, regardless, we can still get it out.
So what's our first action?
It's gonna be 3 wood or a knock, and if it's a knock, it's Patronus.
And what resource would we take with Patronus?
I'm leaning towards reed. Which one reed seems okay. I don't see reason to grab 1 wood.
Probably reed or stone.
Yeah, or stone. The 1 stone. That's a good question. Because
I would take reed because then if you get a reed stone food action, then you have enough to build a room.
yeah, exactly.
As well as, or alternatively, you could play the braid maker and build the basket maker's workshop.
All right. First off, by Joe plays Stonehouse Builder. So that means you can always go on Redstone Food. Alright, so we can play Patronus. And we'll get a reed. And use the food. So it looks like there's going to be a lot of reed so far early because of the extra Redstone Food by Joe Knapp almost every round.
Yep. So Joe might have gotten politician.
Yeah, that would be a great politician combo.
Can I have the mouse?
Alright, so we can start a player. That is perfect. And remove. So we'll just put it on the bottom left.
No.
Oh yeah. Wood. 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 Alright. We should do Redstone Food.
Yep.
Because we're pretty low on food. Excellent.
Oh, this is a good start. This is a really good start.
So now we're hoping for big wood grabs and then maybe 4 or 3 food. Go away.
Controls, refresh all. Yeah, we're fine.
Alright, good. Yeah. Hoping for big wood grabs. And big food grabs.
You have no connection right now.
Minimize.
Connect to the other one. Just switch to No Tears, Only Dreams. There we go.
Oops.
So we have to redo the move. But no, don't take it. Just remove because we already have it on our farm.
Yeah, I see that.
And click on the farm, P, because we only have 1 person, and then Control Send Farm.
Oops.
First pick well builder for Bigfoot. Did we pass any well upgrades?
Nope.
We didn't pass goblet or anything?
Past politician. So he might have politician.
No, he doesn't need politician.
Oh, I guess that's true.
He needs wood.
Alright, so looks like there's a chance for a 3 wood grab, but Ad hoc has 5 wood, so he probably takes the 2 reed. Yeah, good stuff. So we'll grow second so far. It looks like that. Maybe first. Still depends. And we do have tower builder. So.
We want to get a specific action next round.
Start house goat? Or,
No.
Not plow, but plowing is a specific action. We want to get food, definitely.
We want to get one of the 3 food spaces.
Yeah.
Because otherwise feeding in that next harvest is going to be too hard.
There could be a window of start player for food, maybe, but I don't know if that's ever worth it. 3 food is enough anyways, so I don't see that being good.
Yeah. You don't generally want to use your first action to take one of the accumulating food spaces.
Right.
So I think Ad hoc takes fishing here. So we don't actually need food if we get Reedstone food.
Yeah. And there's also 4 wood, which is really nice.
Yeah, both of which would be okay.
I'm pretty confident we'll be able to feed.
Okay, 4 wood's great.
And the Reedstone food. I mean, 4 wood is great. It's really good. But Reedstone food maybe could have been better. Well, we'll grab 3 food traveling players most likely. Yeah, he picked the 3 wood. Yeah, Fence Dealer, I didn't really announce that. Well, so he gets sorry, he gets food when no. Yeah, it's just cheaper fences, but maximum of 12.
We saw Fence Builder in the draft, and that's a good combo.
Yeah, I was thinking about Fence Builder. I thought that might have been Fence Builder. And that's perfectly fine. So hopefully starting player around 4 would be nice. Would be really nice. Ad hoc might build room first action next round.
He probably will. He almost definitely will.
And it might be worth it for us to starting player our first action because of threats with Joe Knapp.
Nah. Well, we can see what's available, but I would say usually that's not the best move.
Reedstone food might be available.
Yeah.
Huge clay grab, probably not. But there could be a 4 clay grab also available. Yeah, we'll see. Gunter's just walking around, wagging his tail in the basement with bones in his mouth. So happy. And then Joe Knapp gets to take the uncontested Reedstone food, even though he could take it when it's contested.
So we might get past 6 clay. I think it's unlikely because Joe will take it because Joe loves 6 clay.
Well, who doesn't love 6 clay?
Well, yeah, exactly.
You can survive 1 6 clay grab the entire game and get like a yeah, no other clay grabs necessary. Yeah, he's probably thinking 6 clay. Probably. Yeah, he takes it. So what I'm thinking is if Joe takes 3 wood, we should definitely take starting player. Probably take starting player anyways. Unless Ad Hoc doesn't build a room. Then we can build a room. But he has so much food. He'll build a room.
Okay. Yeah, that looks alright.
So he has, wow, 3 stone, no well.
Yeah, we might see Joe build the Basket Maker's Workshop, so I'm kind of wondering if we should do something along those lines.
Yeah, we can sneak in it pretty easily with the Braid Maker and Patroness.
Yeah.
Like very easily. We just grab one reed with the Braid Maker and we have enough.
Oh, Joe plays Scapegrace. Very interesting. Never seen it played this early.
That's excellent.
But of course, it's great with the Humble Farm Boy. Yep.
Yeah, that's excellent. Alright, so he doesn't have enough wood yet. If we do reach some food, that's really good for us. So it doesn't look like someone's going to build ahead of us at the moment. You can risk it, but we lose out on a food.
There's no risk here. I really don't think there's any risk here.
Okay, good.
I'm not really sure what you mean by risk. Risk at second. So second room is not a rush.
No, not second room. Sorry, getting starting player house goat.
Oh yeah, there's no risk there. We can play house goat on major minor if someone takes start player.
It's also true, and I do keep forgetting about that, and I forgot about the wood here. Yeah.
We're in a good position to build 2 rooms at once.
Yes, definitely. Ad Hoc is admitting he's not going to win the Humble Farm Boy.
Yeah, this is all table talk. Don't believe any of them.
Yeah, it's like poker, but yeah. All right, good stuff. And then all we do is feed 3. Feed 3, go.
Okay, what do we do here?
Take the wood that we should have took a while ago.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, come on, no, I was so close. Take. And there's, oh, he can build a room.
Build a room is yes. There's no question here. Build room is the correct action.
Yeah, I was sad to see that he could build a room.
So yeah, you got to keep making that automatic. Round 5 family growth just came out. What do I need to do? I need to build a room to get family growth. And then the good thing is that we also make Ad Hoc use his first move to take
family growth.
Family growth. Yep.
That's very good. Yeah. Yeah, awesome. When we family growth, I'm thinking bread paddle. Yeah, or simple oven maybe.
We can't afford simple oven.
No.
Bread paddle would be okay. Actually, probably we want to play machete before we want to play bread paddle. Because we have our way of getting grain is land agent machete. That's our grain income for this game.
Okay, I should reread machete just so I know exactly.
Yes, anytime you're unsure about what any of the cards do.
That's really good. Because it's not just as soon as you play it, you get to remove it. It's every field phase. Which is, yeah. It's even better than I thought it was. I was like, when you play it, you can just swipe all the grain off your fields.
Yeah, so you should be reading cards if you're not sure about their effects.
Yeah, I'm still thinking about my move. The 5 clay is nice, for sure.
Yep.
Getting an occupation where there's a food on it right now. How is there a food on it? Where did that come from?
Well, what card did Ad Hoc just play?
There it is, yeah. So I think we should do occupation now. and get out the braid maker. But that makes it so he'll...
We can, but then he's immediately going to respond with...
Yeah.
But you know what? It's a read to 2 food per harvest. It's not terrible.
And it's free to play.
And it forces Joe to do that, which means we might get 6 wood.
Yeah. So let's remove. And we'll get a read. Yeah, I think this is okay. It's kind of fun. Plus. Oops. Getting used to the sensitivity of the mouse also.
There you go.
That's better.
So we might get 6 wood, we might get 6 clay with our first move. Especially if we keep starting player. Because Joe probably builds Basket Maker's Workshop now, so just as long as Bigfoot doesn't start player, then we're good. Ad hoc might start player to get 6 wood, but then we will get 6 clay, so that's totally okay with us.
Yeah, because... Yeah, interesting. So it looks like, yeah, one of the food went on fishing, the other one went on the other rock. And yeah, okay.
He announced it.
Yeah, oh, you announced it there. 2 rocks fish.
Yeah.
Now it all makes sense.
So do you know what Brain Maker does? Do you want to double check?
Yeah, it makes the Basket Maker's BMW... Thinking about miner. It makes the BMW 1 read 1 stone and also miner. And then has the second effect where you can
Oh, this is weird.
convert. Yeah.
Joe is not playing
Mm-hmm.
Basket Maker's Workshop.
Yeah, I know. He's doing starting player, isn't he?
So he's giving us the Basket Maker's Workshop.
Yep. I like that.
That works.
It worked out
Yeah,
beautifully.
we're pretty happy about that. So now House Goat plus a reed is 4 food per harvest, which is nice.
Yep. Which is marvelous. Yep. Basket Maker's Workshop, in my opinion, is better than pottery, and pottery.
Oh, it is, no question.
Better than joinery. Good.
Actually, I'm not sure about that because clay accumulates faster than reed.
Mm-hmm. It does, but I like the thresholds better with the BMW. It's like only 5 to get the max points is...
Yeah, but the reed only accumulates 1 per round, so it has to go unaccumulated. It has to go untaken for 5 rounds.
But there's like certain miners maybe that can help you get a lot of reed, or ox that save you lots of reed, which is, I think, more frequent.
So Basket Maker's Workshop is good because it gives you an extra food per harvest, but the pottery is better for getting the bonus points because there are 2 clay spaces. And at the end of the game, usually people are needing reed to renovate, but they're not needing clay to renovate. Usually at that point, they're trying to get to stone. But oh, this is surprise. Yeah, so I'm kind of surprised by what Joe's doing here because he's giving ad hoc 6 wood, and then forcing us. Yeah. Anyways, what's our miner that we're gonna play?
Not any miner. Dun,
Technically,
dun.
it is a miner, but yeah, you're right.
All right.
So that was pretty good for us.
Yeah, another redstone food, and we can build build again.
Mm-hmm. Although we want to make sure we keep a reed for feeding.
Most likely, because it's still a little early for us to get our fields and feed with our ovens and stuff like that. Don't have that yet.
Well, okay, so the way we're going to get our fields is with Baker's Servant.
Yeah.
So I think what we should be doing, I think we're going to play Land Agent, which gives us a vegetable. Then we're going to go on the vegetable space, and we're going to sow we're going to try to have a grain and vegetable to sow. So 2 fields, I think. Actually, maybe we do that with Sunrise Admirer.
Yeah.
Maybe we play Sunrise. I'm not sure, actually. Maybe Sunrise Admirer and Baker's Servant are redundant.
Well, sow bake, it's always good to sow, and then, you get lots of stuff.
You get another field. Yeah. Yeah, that's very true. I'm just wondering... I'm not sure. But the thing is, we need to have a way of getting a lot of grain, and I'm trying to think about the timing of getting that first grain. So we want to get a field sown with a grain on it, and we want to machete off that first field.
Yeah.
So how do we get that first field? Do we sunrise admirer it? Do we just plow it?
I think
We probably don't bake it because our first grain we definitely want to sow and harvest with machete.
right. That is the bottleneck for sure. Having the grain scoop would have made that easier. Good choice. Well, I should think about my move now. Four clay is okay. Can do another Awk. Get out land agent potentially.
I like playing land agent here.
It's not a bad idea for sure. It's only
Or four. You know what? Four clay would be good too because then we could build the clay oven next round. Because then maybe we play land agent, take grain, and then build clay oven or something. I think four clay is probably a good move here. Yeah, the 2 occupation spaces are equivalent for us right now. Yeah. So playing an occupation next round will be easy.
Yes, true. Yeah, it's true about the timing. I was also thinking, is it possible to get another grab of better than 4 clay?
No.
But
because I think ad hoc would have taken it, or Joe will take it.
Because I realized 2 6 clay grabs had been taken, I think.
Yeah, but now that's because people were doing the family growth queue. Now there are people still doing the family growth queue, but we also have a lot more actions to do. So
acreage.
Yeah. So Bigfoot had to do that because he was worried about ad hoc taking a read and then first action building a room.
I think we should just plow a field naturally. Like that doesn't. It's not the end of the world.
Yeah. Yeah. It's fine, especially getting family growth round 6. We're gonna have a lot of actions, and we're gonna probably build one more room. So.
Yeah. So I'm thinking reedstone food first action. Second action, maybe an occupation. Third action, maybe plow, or vice versa.
Yeah, that sounds good to me. There's the immigrant son. It almost got back.
Oh yeah. Interesting. That does not go with Humble Farm Boy, does it? That is kind of funny. Yeah, it definitely looks like the scapegrace is in the lead for Humble Farm Boy, which is great because it adds an extra 3 points to what scapegrace would give. Cool. I wonder if Bigfoot's gonna. No, he built in 2 stables. Yep. Okay. Forcing him to family growth, which is nice. Oh.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Joe recognizing that his food might get blocked.
Yeah, because we could have blocked the food. 4 food would have been okay.
That works out really well for Bigfoot.
Yeah. The sacrifices you make. Turnip field is excellent. Gets to sow.
But he doesn't have anything to sow.
What? That seems like a mistake to me.
He's just going for the next build room action. Don't do reedstone food yet.
Oh, okay.
I think 4 wood is better.
Oops. Why -3, +3?
Because there might be 3 reed available next round. And then we can take 3 reed and then build a room.
Oh, okay. Because, yeah, we only need 1 stone early, at most.
If we're going to build the clay oven.
Yeah. Stone oven's a little not as good for us.
Oh, this is great.
Animal trap, yeah.
Holy, this is fantastic. Gonna have a breeding pair of cattle really early.
Oh, that was his first pick, wasn't it?
Has to have been, yeah.
Oh.
After taking after taking well builder, first picked animal trap.
Yeah, good stuff. And he has enough room to breed them, which is pretty good, pretty early. Only 1 fireplace, which is nice for Bigfoot.
Well, I think we should take 2 reed. Do you know why we should take 2 reed?
because you're insane. No, that's enough to build a room still.
Yeah, it forces ad hoc to first action build room if that's what he's going for.
And we can't plow anymore.
Yeah, so I like 2 read and then occupation. Actually, do we have enough food to do that?
If we go in the 2 food occupation, no. If we go on the 1 food occupation, yeah.
Right now we have enough food. Only just enough.
So we shouldn't do off. We should do. I don't think he will.
I think Reedstone food's fine.
Yeah.
Reedstone food and then occupation's fine.
Yeah.
And we can take a. Oh, I forgot we can get a read from our occupation.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Which is nice. We'll just keep getting read, find agent, hopefully. Yep. Wonder what the washing machine probably.
Someone's having a shower.
Oh, shower.
The washing machine's right here.
Oh, not the dishwasher.
No, I think it's already run. All right. Nothing too fantastic here. What do you think?
Okay, well we can't do the.
No, we can't afford to play that.
Yeah, you're right. Ooh. Not well. 1 grain could be like an okay way.
Yeah, I like 1 grain actually because it's a 5 food action, and then we just want to make sure we build a clay oven. So actually, what we're going to do now is we're going to play Baker's Servant and then build the clay oven.
Okay, so I'm gonna eat a read for 3, and then house goat. So I do 2. So feed 2 goat read. All right, I'm good wood. All right, and he built a room. That's interesting.
What do you think we do here?
Reedstone food is okay.
I think we should take 3 read.
3 read is definitely good too. It's really good.
Yeah. Three stone is good, but the well's gone already.
Yep. It's good to reno and whatnot. So are you thinking 5 rooms now? Or should we save more for fencing and...
Yeah, actually, I was thinking about 5 rooms. The problem is it uses all of our read, which means we need to do another action to take read.
Which is land agent, baker servant, sunrise and mire.
I think the big thing will be that it's going to delay our fencing too much.
Yeah, it definitely. 1 room is enough, I think.
Well, we can see. We can see what the game's like. If more wood gets put in, then we can consider that.
Got the crib, which means when he family growths.
Gets 2 food, or can pay 2 food to get a point. Usually you take 2 food.
Yeah, and maybe at the end of the game, if you have a lot, you can just...
Yeah. At the end of the game when you know, yes, exactly. 1 sheep, which is not any points, you can pay for a point.
Reedstone food still is good, and then Ock, or should we do Ock?
I think we should do Ock and then major minor clay oven.
Yeah.
Not that one.
Oh, yeah, baker servant. Wrong hand.
Yeah. Hopefully no one's watching the play-by-play.
Probably not. 2.
There are 2 players in this game, which do.
And then we want another read, most likely.
Actually, I think we should take a stone.
Oh.
Because if the clay oven gets built, then we can afford to build the stone oven. And don't forget to pay a food.
I think I did.
Do the controls? Play-by-play?
Or no, I didn't. No, I definitely didn't, actually.
Yeah, so you never removed a food. So.
Yeah. It also could have told me when I pressed the... But no, you're right. Good call. So yeah, when I go baking bread. Very nice. Get a field. Does go well with red petal, so.
Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna play bread paddle.
We don't need to.
Yeah, because I think we're probably gonna play land agent, and then what's the occupation behind land agent? Eremite. Yeah, land agent's probably our last occupation.
Sunrise Admirer first, and then land.
You know what? With Baker's Servant, I don't actually like Sunrise Admirer.
So how many fields? Probably 4, 5 fields would be good.
Also, with the fact that we don't have a cooking hearth, and we're planning
Yeah.
on going to 4 rooms. So if we can do 3 fields with Baker's Servant, having to plow only 2 manually is no problem. And we know those 3 fields will be really easy because we do clay oven for 1, simple oven for 1, and then we can just do a sow bake for the 3rd. Or the 4th even. So we've got lots of options.
Gunter. Alright, so no more Reedstone food.
It's fine. Ooh, ad hoc playing ninja, nice.
Ooh.
So we want to, our next round is decided for us.
Yeah, build. Yeah. So I'm guessing he ninja to family growth, right?
Yes, he said that in chat, so you
Cool.
don't even have to guess.
Cool. And then he played the broom, which is crazy.
I'm surprised he thinks gaining 1 action is worth passing up on. Like, you can use it to do plow so late in the game, which is crazy.
So we need food. We can just major minor clay oven, I
Yeah,
guess.
I think that was the plan all along. That was my plan, at least.
Yeah. Good plan. He has 4 stone. He's just accumulating constant stone.
That's what the well builder does.
Oh, and I bake, of course.
And one other thing.
Bake 1. And one other thing is, I don't know, man.
Why is the clay oven good for us?
Okay.
Why did we want to bake bread?
to win the game.
Read the occupation that you just played.
Oh, yeah, and the fuel, of course.
Don't put it there.
I'll put it here.
Yeah. Give us the option of still playing Sunrise Admirer.
Sounds like constant water drizzling. Sorry about that. Alright. First turn. So, yeah. No one can build a room.
Yeah, that's
so
correct.
We are fine to just get 4 stone. Is huge.
Yep. Exactly. Because then we could build stone oven too.
Yeah, now we can build the stone oven. People will be like, what? Joe and Apple will be like, no. And then, yeah, we can go for the growth, build room, grow. And then we'll be sailing for the next few actions. Sunrise Admirer can be playable, but I agree with you. We can still finesse a way to just take vegetable a bunch and bake and sow a bunch. And then machete. We'll play machete for our
family growth miner. Yeah. I agree with that.
Okay, and now I'm considering one other thing, is our pasture land being so that do we build stables now? Like one or
I
two
would build
stables?
one stable.
Yeah, one stable's
Because there's a chance that we only fence these small four spaces, like 12. Like if we do 6 fields
Yeah.
or 7 fields,
Yeah.
which is possible with the setup we have, then we could do 12 wood fencing there, and that's not enough for 3 breeding pairs. We would need one stable to do a breeding pair.
So you think
One stable.
right there?
No. No, you want your stables inside where your pastures are going to be.
All right.
Because the whole point is to increase the capacity, and don't forget to pay for this stable.
Right.
So yeah, so if we do play Sunrise Admirer, which we still could, then we're paying like 7 food for 3 points, pretty much, just to cover the spaces.
Yep.
And then we do 4, so maybe 3 with Baker Servant, 1 normally, and then we can do tight 4 fences.
Yeah, with 8.
Each pasture is only 1 space.
Yeah, so like 10 wood or 12 wood.
12 wood. Yes, definitely 12 wood. When you can add like 2 wood to get 2 points, then it's almost always worth it.
The reason why I was thinking here was just because of the constable, but I have no idea if that exists.
Ninja was Ad Hoc's first pick. Stonehouse Builder we didn't see. Fence Dealer we didn't see. Well Builder we didn't see. It's very, very, very unlikely constables in this game. And if it was, we'd be seeing people play differently too. Joe would not have played Fence Dealer if he knew constable was out there.
Yeah, that's a great point. Fence Dealer.
Because Fence Dealer makes it harder for you to use your spaces. And even if you do, like if he could do 12, but then he only has room for 2 types of animals on his farm.
And then and feed 1 reed for 3 food, and then we have to feed 6 because of our house goat. So we get back a total of
7 total. So we need to feed 7 total food.
Yeah, and then 6
Reed
is
is how much? 6 is house goat, so and 3. Reed is how many?
This is 3.
Yeah, so how many do we take away?
You take away 2, 3.
We take away 3.
Yeah, take away 3.
So just hit -2 and then -1. There you go.
Alright. 2, 3, go, Reed. And I got a nice beehive. Excellent. Beehive one around that long? Yeah. Alright. Jonah.
You should send farm.
Oh yeah.
Because it changes to your... Whenever you make changes outside your turn, you know. This is good. Basket Maker's Workshop, clay oven. We're in an excellent position to build the stone oven. We're in a good spot.
Yeah, we are.
How are we going to feed the next harvest?
The same way we always feed. What's that saying? We'll be fine. We'll be fine.
Well, no, but you should be thinking about it.
Could be the simple oven.
How much food do we need total for the next harvest?
Do we get a bake action with simple oven?
Yeah.
So that's kind of nice.
It would be terrible otherwise. That's the only reason ovens are playable.
So we want a 5 clay so we can reno and get the oven. So.
Yeah, or we can take 4 clay and then we can start player with simple oven.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably better. Or 4 clay and we can reno and build the stone oven. That's even better than both of those options.
Yeah, so we should get a clay grab soon. But it's a little, like 5 clay is a good threshold. Oh, actually, never mind. We need 6 plus clay because of the stone oven. So
We can always get a clay from Patronus. So
true. Gunter. Okay, so the clay did get taken, and that kind of worries me a little.
taking clay is fine. Yeah, this is a good move. Want to take accumulation spots when we can. Come over here, bud.
It's a lot of plows. Oh yeah, because they've been a good sun, of course. Yeah. So land agent next turn is good.
Yep. And then what do we do after land agent?
What is it? Sorry, after land agent, we can sow bake is okay. Or sorry, I should think about that. I mean, we can get one vegetable field, and that's okay. But
what are we going to sow after we play land agent?
boom, machete.
I think after we play land agent, we should take a vegetable.
Yeah.
Because then we'll have 2 vegetables and a grain, and then you can think about doing sow bake, or you can think about doing Reno stone oven.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so we did lose out on the cheap rock.
That's fine.
And then we want to get a reed. It's okay.
Yeah, we want to get a reed, definitely.
Did I say no?
So now I think what we should do is we should take a vegetable, and then we should do sow bake.
I really like Bigfoot's setup so far, but he doesn't have room for his breeding pairs yet. But he still has good animal selection.
Yeah, he'll probably just eat his sheep and breed his cattle into his house.
Yeah, because of his fireplace not being a cooking hearth. And he has so much food already. Yeah. And then we got a glorious 5 fields. Wow, no unused spaces. So that's really good.
It's good for us, though, because we know he's not going to be able to do plow for the rest of the game.
You think he's just going to fence 10 right there?
Yeah.
Or,
oh, yeah, 100%. He might take wood first,
yeah, he might
but
take
he's
wood
definitely going to fence.
Yeah, he might fence last action then. Okay.
Oh, he blocked our vegetable.
Inner field's blocked. We can starting player.
Or just take a grain.
Or just take a grain again. Oh.
Yeah, it's fine. No, it's totally fine. Because then next round we take vegetable and do sow bake. I think our last move could be stone oven.
I do want starting player in round 11.
Yep.
Getting out like pasture land even is worth it. Well, we can save pasture land, right? For the next 3 round spaces. Yeah, so
No, we would play pasture land next round. Yeah, that's fine. Start play pasture land. Yeah.
Okay. Reno.
No,
I can't Reno.
Yeah, there's only one real option here.
You're thinking just playing the stone oven?
No.
No.
It's the sow bake actually.
Okay.
Because if we don't sow bake with our first action,
sow this.
No.
We have to sow this.
Bake that.
And then get a field.
And then get a field. Exactly. There you go. Because Ad Hoc can sow bake ahead of us, and Bigfoot might want to bake as well. Ad hoc might start player here. Oh, taking the cattle. Makes sense.
So starting player here seems like an okay move for sure.
Definitely. Because we're happy with Plowsow and we're happy with Family Growth. Both are good. So sheep on round 12. Put in the middle.
Okay. Yeah.
Because then it's clear that it's not ours. And then O. And then A. Yeah. Yep. So I think we want to do vegetable this round.
Wouldn't hurt.
And then we probably want a Reno stone oven.
Oh,
but
yeah.
I think when we build the stone oven, we're not actually going to bake. I think we just build the stone oven.
Because we do need our machete to do some work. We can machete the vegetables.
We'll machete the vegetable. But if we could machete the grain this round, that would be fantastic. That would be really fantastic if we can do that.
Yeah, so that's pretty good. Starting player, we get the sheep first thing, no problem.
Yep.
Yeah, good stuff. Hopefully we get the cattle. Not give away the cattle. The cattle is like the prize, right? You know, we would love starting player round 13.
Yep. We definitely would like that.
All right. Reno.
No.
Is not what we want to do.
Vegetable. It's an easy block action for any of those guys to do. We want to make sure that we get it.
He probably won't run out. Maybe. Well, doesn't. I don't know. Doesn't have stone to get the glorious stone oven. So he played a knock. Ooh, awesome. So the handmade is perfect for him. If he got it out even earlier, that would have been even better.
That's all right. Getting to a fourth family member at this time of the game is always good. What do you think we should do? We have 2 moves left. I think if ad hoc passes so bake, we definitely do it. No, he didn't. Okay. I actually like playing Sunrise Admirer here.
I do too. It'll be a little tough, but we'll definitely bake if we build an oven. So that's good.
We could just take food with our last action. That would be okay too.
Yeah. So we'll get this, and we get 1 food less, and we can still use 1 more reed.
Yep. Yeah, no, taking reed is always good for us, because it's just like taking food. It's like every time we play an occupation, we get 3 food.
Yeah, exactly. It's just a little, only on the harvest. But yeah, it's a pretty good deal. Patroness is excellent. Probably better than Patron. In my opinion, better than Patron.
Yeah, and the stats bear that out too, because I think Patroness is like 4.5.
It's just much more flexible, and you get it right away.
Yeah, and generally speaking, a resource is better than 2 food. But actually, I don't know. 2 food is really good. The key is that Patroness activates when you play it. That's the big difference. Immediate payoff. Oh, planter box, nice for Bigfoot. Okay, so how are we going to feed? We have enough food right now for what we need, but we don't have enough to pay for our Sunrise Admirer food. So we could do Renault stone oven here and bake.
Bake for 5 and then machete and eat some.
So the reason I don't like that is because of if round 12 is family growth. I think what I would rather see us do.
Actually, oh, you're right. Yeah, round 12.
We could build cooking hearth here, and then we could eat vegetables.
Yeah, you're right. Eating vegetables is a really good
because we have land agent, so as long as we keep taking the vegetable space instead of the 1 grain, then we're getting 3 food every time we get a grain. I think that would be fine. Or we do traveling players.
Yeah, cooking hearth, so we can eat.
And also cooking hearth would let us take the big sheep action and stuff like that.
I think it's necessary to, Get the cheap cooking hearth, good price.
Pay for all. Yeah. Yep. So then you should announce our feeding.
All right, so we'll feed 4 goat and reed.
Yep.
And then, oops. And then sun farm. But we also want to make sure we have enough food for.
So we machete our vegetable. We harvest, do our harvest. Don't worry about that. You don't need to announce it. It's clear. And then we eat our vegetable.
Yeah, for 3 food.
So we get 1 because then we pay for our sunrise admirer.
So I'll just say eat the.
For sunrise. Yeah. Yep. And then put the field on the board, or put the field on our farm.
Yeah, exactly.
There you go. Good. Let's see what we got. Oh, beautiful.
That's good. Yeah. Either one would be good.
But family growth is better because plow sow is actually plow sow might not even be as good as sow bake.
Ad hoc says wait. Oh, just because.
Tell you about his feeding. That's all.
Looking very nice. Got it.
So remember, house goat can't keep. Exactly. We can't keep an animal in our house, but we can, on that stable.
Yeah, it's like. I'm glad I remembered we could build stables. I'm glad I asked you if it was a good idea.
Yes, that was good. I was thinking about suggesting it also. So what?
4 clay.
Yep. So that we can reno.
We'll then just point to the 4 clay behind us.
It's also the highest accumulating space right now. We do need wood, but yeah, 3 wood, 4 clay. We might end up taking 2 wood like close to the end of the round.
I'm hoping Ad hoc takes starting. No, he won't take starting player. Ad hoc doesn't need it.
He might to get family growth.
Hope Joe Knapp.
But also Ad hoc hates his miners because he didn't play anything after playing Broom.
So it's all random, so we don't know, right?
Well, he can play another. When you play Broom, you can immediately play one of the cards that you draw.
Oh, and he didn't play a single one.
And he didn't play a single one.
Oh.
So that means he got nothing. He didn't even get a free card to play. Oh. Or he decided the free card was not worth increasing his Humble Farm Boy count.
That does suck. Yeah, not much wood, but let's try for the clay here. Aww.
That's fine.
Okay. There still are miners like the herb garden. No, we
can't afford to play it. Yeah.
Take a vegetable.
I like taking a vegetable here because then we can do sow bake with our next action.
Yeah.
Vegetable and a grain.
Yeah, I was just thinking, is this sow bake in contention? Maybe.
We can always get it next round. We don't need it this round. If it is taken, then we can always just build the stone oven, and we could build the joinery too, and then not reno. We do want to reno, but we have other options for using our stone.
Yeah, this is good play. It's a little greedy, I think, but it's good.
Yeah, we're just hoping to get a 4 wood action. That's all we really want.
Yeah.
And we're not going to get a 4 wood realistically.
But it'd be really nice.
It'd be nice if we could. Bigfoot doesn't have the actions to take 2 wood, I don't think. So we did an upgrade. Joe being at stone already is good for us. So we're hoping, we would like to get the reno next round.
Because we want to go to stone.
Yeah. So hopefully we can take 3 clay and then we can reno.
And reed stone food to get her enough stone and enough reed to reno and keep eating.
Probably taking reed would be better.
Oh, but the stone.
Oh, you're saying we're going to be 1 stone short? Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Yeah, that works as well.
And we can have an excess of reed too, for more points with basket makers. Hopefully this can just keep accumulating.
Mm-hmm.
Like 4 reed at the end would be a good grab for a point in food. Alright, so Joe Knapp did starting player.
What did Ad hoc just do?
He just did reed stone food.
Okay, so he's going to reno probably. So he's probably going to build the stone oven, I would think. So if we want the stone oven, now's our shot.
He can't Reno because Reno's taken.
But it's point. Yeah, I guess that's true. Maybe he just wants to go to a stone house. Yeah, okay.
Then we can sow all of these and one of these, and then eat one of these.
Yeah.
To get 5 food.
Exactly.
And that's a great play because now we have food for the rest of the game.
Yep. We can afford to eat 2 vegetables without eating any points. We can machete our grain. So then in the final harvest, final round, hopefully we can sow 2 grain and bake 1.
We are going to lose out on this guy, probably.
Not necessarily. Not if we put him somewhere that no one can get him.
Oh, hey, interesting proposition. Somewhere no one can get him.
Like the build room space. No one really wants to go on build room anymore.
Yeah, they have better things to do.
Joe might. Joe might do that to build another room.
Bigfoot might too.
No, no, he needs defense. Yeah, he's got 2 stables already. He doesn't want any more. Oh, Bigfoot took wood again. That's kind of annoying.
So many fields too. He's already plus the amount of fields. Most sick of the swing plow.
Yeah. So Joe won't plow any more fields. He'll probably do cover 6 spaces with his fence dealer. He might cover 4 spaces and figure he'll get. Actually, 4 spaces is worth it because it's the same number of points, and it makes your point ceiling higher. What do you think we should do with this move? It actually probably depends on what Ad Hoc does quite a bit. Like if he builds the stone oven. What did he do? He took stone. Okay, so he just took stone, so now I think we should build the stone oven.
Yeah, I'm fine with that for sure.
Because it's points. And there's a chance, if we do get locked out of Reno, we want to make sure we use as many of the resources we already have as possible.
So too bad we couldn't have baked a bread there because we got field, right?
Yeah, but that's okay. Because we have simple ovens still.
Mm. Yeah, Sunrise Mart is a little expensive, but we can afford it, so it's not too bad.
We have the actions. I mean, we can always take 2 boar for 6 food, and that's as good as 3 fields.
So it's boar on... Not on Reno, definitely. Not on... Fences. Not on...
You could put it on... Well, probably not fences, no. Yeah, I'm not sure.
Not on Ock, because we don't want Ox. Can't do starting player, really. Do we want starting player? Probably do want starting player, right?
Yeah, but if we put it there, then I think Ad Hoc, it's a pretty easy move for him just to take it.
Yeah, because then he's guaranteed the Reno fence, which is good points.
Yeah.
So, good call. Don't do that.
We would be happy to start player. Yes, we would be happy to start player Herb Garden here.
Man, yeah, this boar. Maybe I'll put him on a boar spot. Yeah, I'm thinking. Grain? 1 grain? No. 1 veggie? No.
Yeah, we don't want to encourage people to take spaces that we want. Put it on Put it on one of the 2 wood spaces.
Yeah, 1 wood.
You don't need to say is fine. We don't need to give any more information.
I know.
You're basically just saying, I can't think of anything better.
Yeah.
Which we don't want to do.
But maybe the comments in the comment section being like, oh, this place could have been better because of this reason.
Yeah, but that's good. We want that.
Mm-hmm.
I think the wood space, we don't, even if it's fine, we don't want to give information to our opponents who are in the game. So yeah, we probably, what did Ad Hoc just do? Just took 3 wood.
Yeah.
So that's annoying. I like start player. I also like 2 wood. Both of those are good. I think start player is probably a bit better.
Herb garden.
Definitely.
I just took a quick glance at the humble farm boy in case, like, you know, I
Not
played
close.
too many things.
Not even close.
And then, yeah,
we have like double Bigfoot's played cards.
Yeah, Bigfoot's winning this race for sure.
Also, Sunrise Admirer.
Oh, forgot 2 food.
Send farm.
Joe is like, don't play Agricola. I am doing it. I think the scapegrace kind of.
I mean, he's gonna have a reasonable score. He's got like some points. Yes, it was really bad for him. Ad hoc's absolutely correct. So what's our second action?
Wood.
Definitely wood. Wood and a pig.
Wood and a pig.
Yeah. Six food traveling players is okay because we can always use food.
Yeah, we'll eat 2 veggies for 6 food. We still need more food. 1, 2 grain for. Sorry, read. I mean, yeah. So we do need a lot of clay. Actually, we need the 3 clay and or 4 clay really.
Yep.
So that kind of sucks.
There's always a possibility though that we can do a 4 clay action next round. We could do 2 actions to take clay in order to be able to reno ourselves, but I think probably.
It's not. Yeah, we maybe.
I think we definitely take wood here. No question about that.
Yeah, let's do that. And then we'll eat a sheep.
Eat the boar.
Eat the boar.
Yeah. Because there will be 2 boar next round and there'll be 1 sheep, and we would rather. Oh, that means the 2 boar won't come around. Oh, I think Joe will take boar here. I might take cattle actually. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. It's pretty much the same. Probably both are getting eaten so that we can accommodate our cattle. So it really doesn't matter.
I really hope Bigfoot can't reno anymore.
Yeah, he would have to do 2 actions to take the stone, and he's only on 3 houses, so I don't think he will. I think he's got other stuff that he can do.
But even still, Ad hoc will reno twice.
Yeah. So but there's 3 renos left in total. So if we do clay, grab, and then reno with our last action. Oh, Ad hoc preventing us from doing that by taking clay himself. That's fine. We can always first action take clay next round.
He has a lot of clay. He's obviously has no, he doesn't have pottery.
No, he doesn't. It's just food. That's all it is.
Sorry, what was the last thing you said? I missed.
Our
stone looks useless.
I think we should take 2 wood again,
Yeah.
probably.
We need wood so bad. It's a lot of points. So we got the when you play this card, you get 1 building resource and a guest, which is nice. It's one-time use. And then the ninja. And then immigrant son. Village well, or my alms. He had alms. Weird. Yeah, no clay. I mean, we can maybe get 4 clays, but still. Because it doesn't seem too worth it to read stone food anymore.
Yeah, I would probably take a grain here. Although fishing is almost as good. It's just, yeah, probably
Grain's a little better than fishing, I think. Maybe a point.
because it might be a bake action. Yes. Yeah. So I'd take grain here.
That's sad.
No, it's fine.
Then we do have one more action.
Yep.
We have too many actions and not enough things to get us points now.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Yeah. Yeah, we didn't get wood. We maybe prioritized other stuff ahead of getting wood too much.
what was that card? Conservator?
Conservator. Yeah, if we had that, that would be perfect.
Damn. We passed on Conservator.
If we played Conservator here and got a stone, how perfect would that be?
Yeah, that would have been ideal. Makes you think ad hoc. No, he doesn't have it because it was in the lead. Maybe he has it.
He might. No, he's played all his occupations.
Yeah, okay. Grain seller.
Oh, really good for Bigfoot.
That's epic. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
This might be enough for a win?
No. I'm pretty sure ad hoc's winning.
14. Jeez. And then he gets all the animals. Once he fences once more.
Mm-hmm. He gets a bunch more when he does another sow action next round.
So ad hoc, please, Reno. Yes, he does. Okay. Glad he wasn't gonna.
He doesn't want to be forced into renovating by us. So,
One cattle is.
yeah, it's 4 food and it takes points away from our opponents. Yeah, I think it's okay. Actually, I like something else better. I like taking 2 clay here, because then if 4 clay is available next round,
Yeah.
it might get taken just to block us.
Mm-hmm.
But if we get 2 clay, the 2 clay is always going to be useful for the simple oven. And I think we have more actions than we know what to do with. So I think it's okay to use 2 actions taking clay. So it either lets us play simple oven or it lets us do another 2 clay action to run them. Both are okay, I think.
Well, we'll find out next round.
Yeah, so let's do our
Yeah.
harvest.
So we'll do the feeding of 6. 1 reed.
Do a vegetable instead of a reed.
Goat. And veg. What? Are you sure we don't want to do?
Yeah, we want to keep reed for points at this point. Vegetable is not worth any points, but reed are.
And then we want to take this guy. Take this guy.
The cattle goes wherever we're going to place it, so we should eat our sheep.
Yeah. And then a machete.
You don't have to announce all this stuff, especially when you're moving kind of slow.
Alright, so I'll just take the
cattle, eat the sheep. Do the field, so just don't bother adding food, just add a field. Sunrise Admirer field.
Oh, okay.
And now what action are we doing?
Now we can. I don't want to plow sow, but
I think plow sow is fine. We could do bake. Sow bake is fine. Yeah, so we can do sow bake instead of plow sow. Sure. Bake 1 grain, and then sow a bunch of them.
we can bake 2 grain.
No, no, just 1. Get maximum grain points. We have more food than we need with this action because we're going to have a bunch of vegetables. We have 2 extra vegetables to eat. So yeah, we're good for food. So we want to take 2 clay and we want to take wood. And I think ad hoc probably is going to block Reno fence just to make sure that we're not a threat to him. Because Bigfoot wants to go on the regular fencing space. I think he'll plow sow, but then his second action will be fence. So maybe we should take 2 clay with our next move. We also have the joinery available to us.
Yeah, we do.
So we could take 2 clay and then Reno joinery if Reno fence gets blocked. And that'll be fine. Because joinery is 5 points for us right now, so that's about as good as fencing. Fencing is a little better because it lets us hold other types of animals, but the point just on pure points. I think it's the same.
I'm kind of
Oh,
surprised.
Bigfoot took 3 stone. Interesting.
Yeah, he did. He realized he can get more points, maybe because Plowstow is not in contention. I'm not gonna Plowstow.
Yeah.
Good call, Bigfoot with the good call. Oh, but Joe Knapp, or sorry, Ad Hoc did it to Bake. Oh, all right.
Did it just so?
So if we do this, we lose out because he's gonna Reno and Bigfoot's gonna Reno and Ad Hoc is gonna Reno.
Yeah, so the clay is no good for us.
It only just forces 2 people to Reno.
So, do we want a fence or do we want to play joinery? Those are our 2 options. We could do both, actually. We could still do both. I like joinery here.
So this is kind of, yeah, it's a very tight call.
So if we joinery, then we can take wood, then we can fence with our last move.
Okay.
Okay, so let's do the math, okay? So how many points is fencing?
It's gonna be 1, 2.
4 spaces plus 4. It's 4 spaces plus 1.
Yeah.
So it's only 5 points.
Okay.
And 1 with our stable, so it's 6 points. Joinery is 5 points. The difference between the 2 is after playing joinery, we can still fence later.
Oh yeah.
If you could take wood here, if you want to take wood and then decide if major minor gets taken, that works too.
Shit.
Sure, take 3 wood. That's fine.
It's a good. I don't know. I don't think 3 would be taken, but.
Right, but then what are you worried about? If 3 wood's not going to be taken, fence is definitely not getting taken because Bigfoot's doing Reno fence.
I was just sort of running over in my head the likelihood of what would happen if I took 2 clay, if he might not.
If the clay was useful to us,
yeah,
I would say sure,
yeah.
but the clay's not useful to us.
Yeah, it isn't. Because Bigfoot he might have something better he wants to do right now than Reno, but I don't know if that's true. So who knows?
What does he have better than Reno fence?
Yeah, nothing.
He took 3 stone instead of getting his sow action.
Yeah.
And if he had sown, he would have gotten so many more animals and so much more crops with his planter box.
Mm-hmm.
So he needed that stone so badly it was better than him getting another sow action. Right? So he's definitely gonna sow. He's definitely gonna use that stone. Yeah. Now he might play, I don't know what he might play. Yeah.
Goes for it.
That's pretty obvious move. Because he can turn an extra grain into a sheep. So what do we do?
Okay, now is fencing 12 better than joinery? Not really. We can maybe hold 1 sheep.
If we did fence, I think we should fence.
10.
Well, 12 and 10 are the same amount of points. 12 is the same amount of points as joinery. So if you want to do fence here, that's fine.
How many actually? We got 2 more left to play.
Ad Hoc's gonna Reno joinery.
We'll play simple oven and we'll play. So I think we should just do the joinery then, because no one else is fencing.
No, I actually think we should fence, because then we can take 2 cattle or 1 sheep, both of which are 2 points.
All right.
And then we can, if we get both those actions, that's our highest point total. Otherwise, we can.
So we should do 2 more fences.
Yeah.
All right, sayonara.
And then we move. Also, you should move Ad Hoc to the 2 wood space. Yeah, because he took that action. Yeah, so running out of space to Reno has hurt quite a bit. But we're gonna have a good farm. We're gonna have a good scoring farm. We have a ton of improvement points.
We do. Probably have the most.
We're gonna be mid-40s.
I'm glad Minimalist hasn't been played. And no one went for it, obviously. Yeah. Because we definitely can do starting player for 1 point. And then definitely like sheep, I guess. Hopefully sheep. Hopefully sheep. Come on, sheep.
Reed is 1 point as well.
Oh, yes.
We want the sheep more because the sheep is more points, but yeah.
You don't want a breeding pair of sheep. That's ridiculous.
No, the second sheep isn't worth anything to him.
Exactly. But yeah, he's going to get the joinery, which is 2 points. Yeah, Cooking Earth gave us so much food. It's crazy. Feeding has been so easy. Oh, all around, early and everything.
Yeah, so I don't know if that was the I don't know if that was the right decision. We don't need to talk. Just finish the game. That's not our person. That's his person that you moved. That's not our person.
Yeah, where was
that's
he?
Ad hoc.
Where was he? Sorry.
So you picked him up. So where did you pick him up from? Where did people go at the start?
Oh, there it is. That's where it was.
Yeah.
Sucks. No wild boar.
Should have taken 2 reed first. Because if you take 2 reed, then reedstone food is worth a point. So then you're giving yourself 2 moves. But right now the only point that we have left is taking reed. It doesn't matter at all.
Not quite. Reedstone food's still a point.
No, it's not.
We're not going to eat a reed. 3 reed is the point.
3 reed's not a point. It's 2, 4, 5.
Oh, I thought it was 3, 4, 5. Oh, okay, 2, 4, 5. 2, 4, 5.
Yeah. Yeah, so playing the Cooking Hearth let us feed, but it meant that we couldn't reno, which is going to cost us a lot of points. So, not sure if it was right or not. Might not have been the correct move.
It did cost us right now. Completely.
So, and it gave us more food than we've needed. So maybe rather than playing the Cooking Hearth, we should have just done a food action.
Or eaten raw.
Or eating raw grain. Well, no, not eating raw grain.
Not
probably.
raw grain, raw veggies.
Maybe, yeah.
We could have eaten
Or
2.
we could have just taken the food accumulation space. I think there was probably 3 food on or there was 4 food traveling players, wasn't there? At some point.
Yeah, there was. Or fishing.
Yeah, I think if we had done that instead of building the Cooking Hearth, that would have been much better.
Yeah, low point grab. Too many low point grabs in the end of the game.
Well, yeah, and low point grabs are fine just so long as you get all the big stuff that you need to get done, and we didn't get the reno done. So, I think we're probably still in second.
Ooh, that's nice. You can get 4 points from that.
Estate manager?
Yeah.
What's the 4th point?
The sheep. Can you buy lots of sheep?
I don't know what card you just read, but it's not estate manager.
Oh, 4-player game. Oh, sorry. I thought the 5-player might be now. Nope.
We're not playing a 5-player game.
3 points. It's good. Alright. Then we'll eat veggie, feed, 6, go, feed. Let's remove. And then.
So you have 1 point from your 1 bonus point from Simple Oven, and that's it actually. So whatever our final score is plus 1. So 44. Well, that's not bad. Ad hoc's only like 46 or 47. We're close. Oh, Joe hit 48. Oh, that's more than I was expecting.
Yeah, Joe hit more than I expected to.
Ad hoc has probably 49. So did he say what our final score is?
No, I'm just going to double check. Yeah, 43 plus 1, 44.
Yeah, ad hoc denying us probably cost us the game.
He beat us. It's pretty close game overall. Everyone was in a contention for winning. Yeah, 48 is the winner. 4
So
points.
low scoring game.
Yep.
Really low scoring. So if we get a Reno, and we've got 3 stone there, so it's easy for us to get to a stone house.
Yeah. He didn't realize he denied Reno, I guess.
Well, because he took, didn't he take 2 clay?
Yeah, he took 2.
Took a crap load of clay.
Yeah, he took so much clay.
What the hell is he talking about?
Clay into food. Ooh, that sounds nice. I'm in shock. Do you want to say something?
GG. That's what we say.
Where are Bigfoot's sheepy shoes?
Well, he just didn't send farm after converting.
Yeah. Yeah, escape grease, excellent. Perfect timing. Nothing else seems overwhelming. He just played like a normal game, you know.
Well, I mean, Scapegrace early is pretty unusual. Playing it in round 1. And, yeah, upholstery. He doesn't have any crop points, so it's pretty surprising. He has negatives. He has negative on cattle, he has negative on grain, he has an unused farmyard space, but still had enough to win.
Oh, well, that's it for us today.
We still managed a reasonable score considering we're in a wood house. And we didn't have any bonus points. If we had any bonus points, like if we, I don't know, there's Harvester out there or something. But that's a pretty big change. So, yeah. If we had held the other 2 types of animals,
Right.
you know what?
Yeah.
The boar and the cattle. If we were able to hold those 2, the boar and the sheep, then we win.
Yeah, for sure. I was thinking about that too, but, you know.
And we have 3 useless stone, which is a wasted action.
Yeah.
But if we don't take it, then someone else takes it, and then we don't get stone oven probably. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we did Reedstone food too many times. That's why we have all that stone.
I think I wasn't really planning for the cooking hearth, or we weren't really planning for the cooking hearth.
Yeah. Yeah, so the cooking hearth let us eat a vegetable, but then it was gambling that we would get 4 wood in round 13 or 4 clay in round 13, which we
Right.
then didn't. And we could have taken 3 clay, and then we could have played an occupation, or then taken 2 clay.
Yeah.
So we kind of gambled that we would get those actions, and the gamble didn't pay off.
Right.
So, you know, that happens. We really did not. I
Yeah.
thought Ad Hoc was just playing against us at the end.
Yeah,
All he was doing was, well, he was just taking clay.
and the sheep.
He was just taking clay. But yeah, taking the sheep was him playing against us totally. So I think he ran out of moves, and then we were the most blockable. So that was that was our big problem this game, is that another player ran out of moves, and then he was able to just deny us. Because what Bigfoot did was pretty much unblockable. What Joe did, yeah, because Joe was going on the build room and the family growth space at the end. So, anywho, that's all from us for today. Hope you guys have enjoyed this little video.
Well, tune in next time.
Yeah, hopefully we get back on a winning streak.
Yeah, we need to. Well,
this was a hard one. Although those other players are all really good, you know.
Yeah, it's our first 4th place ever. Oh well.
We were close.
It was close.
GG. See you guys.